Hello, welcome back to the channel. You are watching The Voice of Mzansi. Today we've got some serious commentary from Herman Mashaba, the Action SA leader, who has strongly criticized a well-known foundation for prioritizing illegal foreigners over South African citizens. Please stick around until the end so you can verify the sources yourself. And if you're new here, please subscribe so you never miss these real and relevant updates. Mashaba has been vocal about his frustration with organizations that, in his view, are defending undocumented migrants, sometimes even defending their access to services, at the apparent expense of vulnerable South African citizens. He has lodged sharp criticisms, claiming that these foundations are more eager to safeguard illegal foreigners than to focus on the plight of local communities struggling with unemployment, housing, and access to basic services. Lol. 1. He insists that undocumented migrants contribute to the strain on public resources like housing and sanitation. Mashaba argues that until the issue of undocumented immigration is addressed, real progress will be hard to achieve in resolving pressing challenges such as the housing crisis. Lol. 1. This statement has stirred a lot of discussion. Supporters of Mashaba's position say he has a point, that South Africans whose rights are being compromised deserve priority. They commend his stance on protecting citizens who are bearing the brunt of overcrowded informal settlements and failing services. Other voices, however, caution against singling out undocumented people. They argue that every inhabitant of this country, regardless of status, deserves dignity and fair treatment. They say that foundations stepping up to protect vulnerable immigrants are not choosing foreigners over South Africans, they are simply fulfilling a duty to uphold human rights and the Constitution. It's important to pause and consider the broader context. South Africa's constitution enshrines the right to equality and basic human rights for all people living within its borders, regardless of legal status. This includes access to basic healthcare, education, and legal protection, not as a burden, but as a moral and legal responsibility. Accountabilitynow.org.za. 2. Wikipedia. 3. This tug-of-war between humanitarian treatment and defending citizen rights reflects deeper tensions in the country, between compassion and priority, legality and practicality. It is a complex debate without easy answers. On a lighter note, some supporters joke that if there were a next emergency in South Africa, the first question shouldn't be who's undocumented, it should be where to put the fire truck. Because whether citizen or foreign national, when your house is on fire, paperwork can wait. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to The Voice of Mzansi for honest, thoughtful updates. And remember to always check the sources yourself so you can stay informed and confident in your knowledge. All images used are for illustration purposes only. News sources: Herman Mashaba's statements on undocumented immigration and the housing crisis, commentary on foundations defending undocumented migrants, South African constitutional provisions and human rights context.